ShelShock.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, you guys? All right, that's good. Let's get to it, shall we? This is episode 32, ShelShock podcast, and the main topic today is what's your top 5. And what I mean, what's your top 5? Well, like, what is the 5 games that you gotta play or cannot stop playing, or you force yourself to stop playing them, because if you start playing them again, then all reality just fades into nothingness. Like, meaning the 5, not the top 5 games of best of all time. No, the top 5 games in your personality or your person that you got to play, that you feel that you just enjoy immensely. Like, you take to a desert island, or you're stranded on a starship. That's what I'm talking about. But other than that, let's get to it. Games I've been playing. I haven't been playing anything because Evo is this weekend. Well, that's a lie. I played No Man's Sky. I've been playing No Man's Sky, but other than that, it's Evo weekend, and I've been watching Evo as far as Street Fighter 6, and who's gonna take it? I don't know. It can either be, as of lately, the people that's been winning tournaments left and right is Fudo. He's been on a tear. Lashar, he won back to back. He won Combo Breaker, and he won something else. I forget. Those two are our favorites. Then the $1 Million Man, Capcom Cup winner, Kinkaru, he's there. Angry Bird and Punk are former Evo champions. They are there. Mena, he's there. It could be either one of them. I don't know, but it's gonna be entertaining, to say the least. By the time you see this, we would know who won, and enjoy top 8. What I am going to be playing throughout this week is Apex Legends, Marvel Rivals, and Street Fighter 6. And within the span of 48 hours, they all update with new characters, update with new maps, new meta, new ranks, updates, buffs, and nerfs, and all types of stuff within 48 hours. Man, this whole week, my phone going to be off. And if I'm not working, I'm gaming, and if I'm not gaming, I'm working. That's it. The family gonna have to sit on the sidelines after that this week period. So yeah, there's that. All right, in this segment, I Touch Grass, you already know this is the non-video game related stuff. We talk about news, current politics, current events, politics, all that good stuff. And lately, I have been ignoring everything that doesn't deal with video games. Like I said, it's Evo weekend, and next week is talking about video games. So the only thing I know that's been happening that's not video game related was the 8.8 earthquake that happened off the coast of Russia, and somehow it created tsunamis that's affecting the world, especially those in Hawaii and Alaska. Other than that, I've been keeping, ostrich head in the sand, been playing video games or whatnot, just not trying to deal with the, Trump is a dumbass, and the economy is in the craps, and, the scientists said that UFO is on the way to Earth, and they're hostile. Yeah, so it's gonna be an interesting next 4 months of the rest of 2025. Buckle up, it's gonna be a doozy. All right, that's about it. I got nothing else to say about I Touch Grass. It's nothing. People are crazy, and it's getting wild out there. That's all I'm gonna say about that. All right, let's get into the main topic. The main topic today for this episode 32 for ShelShock podcast is top 5. In the comments and in the videos or whatever, responses, whatever, tell me what's your top 5. I would like to know and interested in what's your top 5. But here's my top 5. None are in order. None are better than the others. All these 5 video games is games that I've played throughout my past that I felt that were just, I wouldn't say life is not only life-changing, but just enjoyable, and just, if I play them again today, then the new games that's coming out, or updates, or live service games, they're not getting touched for a good 48 to 72 hours. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. The first one is, of course, is the Mass Effect trilogy. I said Mass Effect trilogy. All 3 games, Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, need to be put together as a saga, as a one single video game. It's a saga game. I will continue to play that game. That game was just amazing, especially the first one. I remember buying the first one. Actually, before I even say that, the video that you may or may not be seeing right now is like one of the 2 or 3 videos that I first put on my YouTube page back in 2007. You know what I'm saying? One of them, just one. I mean, yeah, I've been playing it since 2007, 2006, 2007. I still got the original. Actually, I'll show it to you. I still got the original right here, the original disc, as well as Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. So yeah, yeah, I like it. After playing Mass Effect 1, I remember after I beat it the first time, I sat down contemplating. I beat it with the good ending, the Paragon ending, and I sat back and was like, this game was goddamn amazing. And then at that time, Cisco and Ebert, I forget which one, the fat one, he was like, video games is not an art. I proceeded to send him an email explaining. It was a big hefty email too, proceeding to tell him that he's a goddamn fool and that if he don't believe me, play Mass Effect. Mass Effect is by far one of the best video games I ever played. So of course, gotta play Mass Effect. Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3. But here's the thing. Mass Effect 1, the story was phenomenal. The gameplay was meh. Overall, it was good. Mass Effect 2, the story was godlike. The gameplay was godlike. Storyline was great. Mass Effect 3, story was meh. Gameplay was phenomenal. And it made it go because of the ending. And then the ending was so bad they had to redo it. So that's why you had to put 1, 2, and 3 as together. We don't even speak about Andromeda. Next game is Guardian Heroes. If you had a Sega Saturn and you played Guardian Heroes, you know what's up. And Guardian Heroes was, I forgot the name of the developer, but it was their second game. Their first game, I think, was, I forgot the name of the game. Gunstar Heroes. Gunstar Heroes was cool. I didn't really play that. It was on the Genesis. But on the Sega Saturn, Guardian Heroes, oh my god, that game was a phenomenal. Game was just amazing. I just love that game. I still played it, man. Listen. That game, I forced myself not to play that game. That game is so good. The storyline you could play in the story, you could co-op with 4 people. And then on versus mode, arenas mode, you could play up to 6 people. That was an original Sega Saturn. Hold on, if it will come up. That was an original Sega Saturn, as you can see right here. That's the original Sega Saturn version. When then they remastered and remade it on the Xbox, the 360. I got that copy too, and then that copy they added a couple new moves. They cleaned up a lot of bugs, and then the versus mode, instead of it be 6 players. In versus mode, they upped it up to 12 players, and it was crazy. The versus mode was crazy shenanigans, and you could play every single character in that game. It was every single. I'm talking about NPCs, heroes, villains, gods, demons, angels, all that. Every character in that game you could play in arenas. You had to unlock a couple of them, and it was hard to unlock them. And then the story about that game, it had multiple endings. I think it had like 6 or 7, 8, maybe even 8 endings. And it was like, it's like a graphical, I don't know if you were 80s baby, you had those books where it was choose your own adventure books. Like if you were being attacked by alien invasion, and go to page 12 to see if you want to fight the aliens, or go to page 22 if you want to run from the aliens. It was like that. It was just like that, but it was in video game format. Guardian Heroes was just ridiculously good, bro. That game, if you never played it, I suggest you download it on the Xbox and try it, man. Guardian Heroes is just a phenomenal game. I love that game, and I force myself to this day not to play that game, because if I do, man, time is nothing. I'm just saying, that's how good that game is. Just, yeah. All right. The next one is King of Fighters 98. In arcades, when I was playing fighting games, I was on the SNK side of the house. I love my SNK games, especially Fatal Fury 2. Love Fatal Fury 2 because my favorite fighting game character of all time, Kim Capwan, was introduced in Fatal Fury 2, and then, oh my god, it was just crazy. It combined new characters from the King of Fighters universe, with Fatal Fury characters and Art of Fighting characters. Oh my God, it was great. It was wonderful. It was great. It was wonderful, man. So many quarters, so many tokens I wasted on that game. It was just amazing. And then the only thing I didn't like about 94 is you couldn't mismatch your team. Then 95 came out, you can mismatch your team. Then 96 came out, but then they nerfed Terry and the Art of Fighting team with the fireballs. I was like, okay, this is crap. Then 97 came out, and I was like, oh, it got even worse. I was like, oh my God, what are they doing? Then 98 came out, and King of Fighters 98 to this day I feel is the best King of Fighters game ever came out. It's the greatest one of all time out of the King of Fighters. That could be debatable. A lot of people say it's 02. Some people say it's 98. Some people even say it's 13. All three are great, in my personal opinion. All three are great. But me personally, I'm an OG. I like 98. I've been playing. I play in 98. My team in 98 was Kim Kapwan, Sai Kensu, and Robert Garcia, or substitute Lucky Garber. Man, that game was just amazing. I didn't cheat my way out with Brian Badler and Orochi team. I played straight up. King of Fighters is just me personally. When I was doing this list, I was like, what fighting game can I put on this? Because I like Street Fighter 4. Street Fighter 4 is like my favorite Street Fighter out of the. I'm gonna make a video about that too, about Street Fighter universe, as far as my favorite and my least favorite Street Fighter games. But Street Fighter 4 is my favorite Street Fighter, and I was like, well, it's not my favorite fighting game. I mean, I'll play it, but I wouldn't put it on there. Street Fighter 6 is slowly becoming my favorite Street Fighter game too, as well. But I was like, no. But then I was like, King of Fighters 98, and then Capcom vs SK2 is an honors mention too, but nah, it's got to go to KOF 98 is just great. I love it, man. Do I stop myself from playing it? No, I just haven't been playing it as of late because I'm really trying to play Street Fighter 6. I really like Street Fighter 6, but if I was stranded on a desert island, I'm picking King of Fighters 98 over Street Fighter 6. That's for sure. So my next game is Final Fantasy Tactics. I love RPGs. 1A as far as genres goes was fighting games. 1B is RPGs, in particular Japanese RPGs, especially from the old school days. That's why I like turn-based Expedition 33. Game of the Year, by the way. One of the nominees, I should say. But Final Fantasy Tactics, just, man, it's so good, bro. It is so good. It's phenomenal. I like it. It took so much time, bro. I got yelled at because the birth of my second son, and during labor, I was playing Final Fantasy Tactics, bro, on my phone. Like for real. Like, hold on. Like, seriously. Like, it's on my phone right now. Final Fantasy Tactics is just damn good, bro. Like, you understand, like, this game was fun, man. And then I remember I was at some other event, and then I was crying, and then my wife was like, what's wrong? I said, I think I messed up my calculator, as you can hear in the background. That's just such a nice intro. I wish I could turn it off. Turn off! But yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics, bro. Just a good game. Now, I know y'all like, Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm like, yes. Over 7, over 6, over Xenogears, over Chrono Trigger. Yeah. And it was debating. I sat back for about an hour and thinking, I was like, really? Final Fantasy Tactics over those? It's like, yeah. And it was like, if I was stranded on a desert island, or I was in a space station, nothing to play, would I play Final Fantasy 7 over Chrono Trigger? Hell no. Final Fantasy 6 over Tactics? No. It was a debate. I was like, what about Chrono Trigger? That was debatable. That was very debatable. But no, you could do so much more with Final Fantasy Tactics than you can do Chrono Trigger. I mean, you could do a lot in Chrono Trigger. Don't get me wrong. Chrono Trigger, it was a battle between me and myself as far as which one of these two I was going to put on this list. But Final Fantasy Tactics won out just by a smidge. Do you understand me? That's how good Chrono Trigger is. But Final Fantasy Tactics, you know what I'm saying? And then I thought about it. I was like, what's on your phone right now? Chrono Trigger or Final Fantasy Tactics? I was like, Final Fantasy Tactics. Xenogears is on there, but it's like, but you don't play Xenogears, do you? I was like, dang, I don't. Well, Final Fantasy Tactics. And then here's the kicker. They're remaking it. And then they got voices too. They're remaking it and it comes out next month, September 30th. I'm going to pre-order it. I'm going to play it. See, that's the thing though. Man. Play it, and I think you can stream it. Yeah, you can stream it because it's on the PlayStation 5 or on Steam. Yeah, I'm gonna stream it, man. I'm gonna have so much fun. We're gonna have so much fun. You're gonna talk about my calculators. You're gonna talk about my ninjas, my lancers. You know, you're gonna give me. I'm gonna have Mimic. Hopefully, Cloud's in it. Maybe Cloud's in it. I don't know. what version it is, but it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have loads of fun with Final Fantasy Tactics. Come back, remastered on to September 30th. It's just, man, y'all don't understand. That game was fun, bro. Final Fantasy Tactics was fun, and I just thoroughly enjoyed it. It was just great. I just enjoyed it. So yeah. Okay, here comes the controversy. This game has came a long way, and I'm shocked that it made the list. Originally, I had Jet Set Radio on this list. Well, here's an honest mention. Jet Set Radio used to be on my list. It's not on my list no more. Monster Hunter Worlds was on my list. It's not on my list anymore. I mean, Gears of War trilogy. Gears of War 1 and 2 and 3 as a trilogy saga that was on my list is not on there anymore. Apex Legends was making a rumbling. It wasn't on the list, but it was making a rumbling. But no, it's not on the list. My final game on my top 5, it's got to be No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is just, when this game first came out, before it came out, it was hyped. There was 2 games that got me hyped, and it's ironic when they came out, it fell on it, it flustered and it fell on its back end, and I didn't want it. The first one was Fortnite. And the thing about Fortnite is, when Fortnite was announced, it was about against the world, about the zombies. It wasn't about the battle royale that you see now. And once it came out and they focused more on the battle royale than the actual story, I was like, I'm good on Fortnite. But with that being said, No Man's Sky got you hyped. You see the trailer. This is the original trailer. And what was this? 2013. I was like, yeah, I can't wait to come out. Then I played it and I was like, this game boring as hell. And I sold it, and you heard the story. I sold it, and then they did an update, and then, I bought it for the used copy for the PlayStation 4 for like $12 or $16. I can't remember. Then next thing you know, they came out with the update, and then it went back to regular price. And ever since then, this game is getting better, and better. This game should win an award for best comeback game of the decade or decades. I mean, this game is phenomenal. I was actually playing it earlier. Like I said, I've been playing it. I was playing it earlier before I dropped off my son off work, and I was playing it while watching Evo. Evo 2 and Evo 4. I was watching Evo 1, Evo 2, Evo 4, and Evo 6. On Evo 2 and Evo 6, they had Street Fighter pools. On Evo 1, they had Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Grand Top 8, and then on the other one, they had City of the Wolves. And I was watching all four Twitch streams while playing No Man's Sky. And once I'm done with this video, I'm gonna play No Man's Sky again, because I'm in the middle of condensing my bases and whatnot, and trying to focus on the new update. I'm telling you, the game is good, man. It's just, No Man's Sky is the game that I play to take a break from my other games. Like I said, I play the daily 3 of Apex Legends. If I'm getting frustrated with Apex Legends, No Man's Sky. Playing Street Fighter 6. If I don't, after I get tired or get frustrated with of losing, No Man's Sky. Marvel Rivals, the toxicity. When the toxicity gets too much, and I just be like, you know what, I can't take this right now. I just want to play a calm, soothing game. No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is very good. It's a very good game. If you never played it, I suggest you do play it. And don't come at me talking about it's boring. It's acquired taste. You can be a space pirate. You can be a bounty hunter. You can be a farmer. You can build bases. You can, you could be Star Trek. Explore new universes. Go through black holes. It's just a good game. It got something for everybody. You can build a base on a water planet, a water world. it's just, oh man, you now with the new update, you can explore gas giants, and they huge. They take up the whole screen the closer you get to the gas giant. It's ridiculous. I really like it. Man, that game is just very soothing, very calming, a very good game, and you should play it, man. All right, since I've been here yapping, no up and coming games this week. I'm not gonna do up and coming games every week. I'm just gonna do up and coming games like the first podcast of that month. I already did it last episode because it was the first of the month. So 2 more episodes in, and then the third episode after this one, I'm gonna do up and coming games. But as far as gaming news, like I said, it's Evo, and they showing some stuff off. So since I've been here, they showed off 2 trailers. We gotta see them. And look. World exclusive. Let's get to it. The very first trailer is, let me see. Where is it? Is from Invincible versus the new 3v3 fighting game that's in the Invincible universe. And the trailer is Oni-Man.
I came to this planet for one reason. To conquer it. Come on, get up. Come here, you little shit.
Okay.
Had enough?
You'll never take this planet.
Pay attention.
And Grayson's doing the voice.
Time for a lesson. I'm not even trying yet. Soft fur you got there, kitty cat. Careful. Your little fireworks can't hurt me. Pay attention. Coming in. Thanks.
Get into it.
Listen to me. You don't seem to understand. This battle isn't yours to win.
That's crazy. And up next, we have Street Fighter 6 C.Viper teaser trailer. Let's see what this is about. Let's go. They took it down. I knew I should have watched it earlier. No. Okay. All right. Bison.
That's the leader of the organization known as ShoutOut. His name is Bison. This is simulation data based on his battle prowess.
Clothes out. Where your clothes at?
As a research director, I'll have to test what this thing is capable of. Out of all the data obtained by Siren, this one's the most dangerous. We should be able to fight against it. Let's boot it up. Begin test. Nice work.
Okay.
I hate doing overtime.
Yeah. He's gonna come out soon, and then we going to my boy Alex. I gotta wait a goddamn year for Alex to come out. At Evo, they were playing. There was a booth for Marvel Token or Fighting Souls, the new 4v4 fighting game made by Arxis System Works. But somebody posted up the win pose for Doom. Look at this. That win pose is hard as hell. Rest in peace, MF Doom. If he was alive, he would be smiling ear to ear to see that, win pose. Oh my god, man. Marvel Token is gonna be good. I can't wait. I think they may or may not release a new character this week as far as trailer or announcement. We'll see. Only time will tell. Okay, so now it's time for the shout out and rant out time, because this is the end of the podcast, and we're gonna save the shout out for last because I got 2 rant outs. Last episode I didn't have any rant outs, so everything was good. But this episode I got 2 rant outs, and we got to talk about it. My first rant out, it goes to Twitch. Not Twitch, the app itself. Wonderful program, use it all the time, watch the streams on there. I watch that more than I watch regular television, so that's not the problem. The problem is the commercials, and I know I can pay a monthly fee or for a premium Twitch where I don't have any commercials, but that money is already going to YouTube, and that's premium for that. I don't feel like spending another band for another app that I use on a daily basis, so I can stomach the commercials. I mean, I watch it on TV, but if I was watching, watching streamers on the computer through Twitch, they will have it on the side. When they go to commercials, it'll take up most of the screen, but then on the side, you can still see the streamers, or or like I said, you could pay the monthly fee so you don't have no commercials. But other than that, nah. I'm not really mad about the commercials. Well, I am mad at some streamers who have like 9 or 10 goddamn commercials going on one goddamn block. You're like, come on, man, 4 or 5. Why you gotta have 9 commercials? But other than that, that's another rant out all to itself. My rant out for the commercials is they don't make any sense. Twitch is a streaming platform or application geared to mostly gamers and chatting and podcasts, which you might be seeing here, but the commercials they be showing doesn't gear towards the demographic. A lot of them do. Well, no, I won't say a lot of them. I would say some of them. Like, I seen a commercial for erectile dysfunction or other testing pharmaceutical things for like heart attacks, skin care, and all that stuff. And I was like, does that have nothing to do with gamers? And then I saw another commercial about the pens. And it wasn't even young people or older people like myself in the 40s. It was like 3 or 4 older gentlemen that were like in their 70s, and they had one video where the lady she was out and clubbing and then she went to meet her friends at a lunch and she had on some Depends. Like, what does that have to do with gaming or just chatting? Like, that doesn't make any damn sense. And it's like, what? It's like, now there are some commercials. Like, I did see a commercial. Is the product the dishwashing liquid finish, and they had like a gamer or streamer trying to do dishes. That makes sense. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But other commercials, like they had this other, and then they had the, they could have car commercials because gamers is trying to buy cars. They had another commercial, and then the State Farm and the Progressive, they always have gamers or streaming, in their commercials, and when they're trying to promote, State Farm and the Progressive, so that makes sense. But they had another commercial that made no sense at all. It was like, it wasn't even a food commercial. It was something. It was a product commercial, but I forgot the product, but it made no sense at all. Had no gamers, had no streamers, had nothing about electronic. It was all about nature or some stupid product, and it was just like, who is watching this? And I can understand if I was watching a nature streamer, a streamer talking about nature, or a streamer that was chatting about nature. This had nothing to do. I was watching about goddamn Marvel Rivals. I was watching either Flats or KFK or CarQ. I was watching one of them. Twitch, get your commercials in order. Get them in line. You know what I'm saying? Make the commercials make sense to people that are watching your application. The commercials are stupid. Okay. My next rant just came up today. Okay. I was thrown aback. I was whatever. Okay. When I used to work at the data center, when I used to work in data centers, some of my jobs were data center, or when I used to work in a NOC, you know, I would listen to, you know, YouTube stories, you know, like creepypasta or, you know, and other that. But as of late, like in the last year or so, I was listening to now, you know, AI sci-fi stories that's on YouTube. And some of the most of the sci-fi stories on YouTube are pretty good. But now, yesterday I saw a black AI story, and had to deal with a CEO getting kicked off of a yacht, and you know, it was a good story. I listened to it and it was pretty good. And then 3 days before that, I saw another story how a heiress fell in love with a black Uber driver who was actually a millionaire. It was weird, but I was like, oh, cool. And I shouldn't have listened to both of those stories, because now that's in my algorithm, and now I'm getting nothing but bull crap ass black AI stories that don't make any goddamn sense. Case in point, what is this? What is this? What is this? Stop. Y'all need to stop. You listen. I'm all about black stories, especially black love stories, black romance stories. And even if it's AI or not, I'm all for it. But this, we got to do better, bro. We got to do better. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way this. First of all, if he's on death row and if he's in prison, he's not a virgin anymore. Trust me. Trust and believe that. I mean, the front side might be virginity. You know, he might still have virginity, but that back side, yeah, okay. And then, what? Look at the thumbnail. God, horrible. So that's my rant out. Moving on to my shout out. Okay, my shout outs. Shout out to my family, my wife in particular, my boys as they grind and go, you know, getting older and becoming young adults. And shout out to you guys. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day, and hopefully your weekend was well. The weekday, we got to grind, hump day and all that stuff. Get this money, get this paper, and get recognition, and start and rebuild or start your legacy. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good one as well as a blessed one. This is going to be me signing off. Man, this week is going to be bananas as far as video games. All I'm going to do is be playing games all the time. The missus just going to be mad at me. She's like, you're going to spit? No. You're going to, no. We're going to watch? No. You just going to, yup. Just play games all day. That's all I'm doing. So yeah, that's about it. But this has been episode 32 of the ShelShock podcast. What's your top 5? I enjoy talking to you guys, enjoy entertaining you guys, as well as giving you some education, hopefully, or hopefully not. I don't know. But other than that, like and subscribe to the video. Write in the comments what's your top 5. I need to know your guys' top 5. I need to know what brightens your day as well as your universe. You understand what I'm saying? Where I'm going with that? So let me know. But other than that, I'll talk to you guys later.
ShelShock.